Okay, good morning, everybody. Tuesday, 6th of June. High pressure doesn't move. It's been there for the best part of 10 days, nearly 2 weeks now, I'd say. Yeah, still easterly flow, no significant change, no fronts to speak of. Winds coming around a little bit more east, still breezy, not strong wind, but yeah, 10 to 15 knots at flying heights from the east. On the ground, it's around 10 knots or so. Okay, public forecast for today is showing a top temperature of 16 degrees. Good visibility throughout the day and a mixture of cloud and sunshine. Some of that cloud being convective, some of it not. And we'll see a little bit later today as to whether that will happen or not. Your satellite picture at the moment shows a bank of cloud, much more extensive than yesterday, actually, but we're on the southern edge of it, and that should continue to clear through as the day goes on. Might take till mid-morning before we have clear skies, but like yesterday, it does get quite nice, but it might not be decently soarable for a little while yet. Looking at the temperature profile today, top temperature of around 18 or 19 degrees, so maybe a degree or so lower than yesterday with that extensive cloud, and dew points at around 10 degrees or so. Lark Hill ascent shows got a very, very significant inversion. Would need probably 22 degrees or so to break that. There will be sort of heat-induced thermals up to around 3,000 feet with maybe 18 or 19 degrees, but it's not going to go particularly high today. And it will be fairly dry in places. A chance of shallow Q, but I think mostly blue yet again. Currently at Lasham, we have a temperature of 11 and dew point is 6. And the picture outside shows it to be fairly grey this morning. Once again, a sort of cloud sheet, probably around 1,500 feet. If we look at the farm for TAF, you can see broken at 2.1 and few at 3,000 within the TAF for today. Nothing else other than that. Okay. Got it on the wrong day. See if we can get that better. Yeah, so not a particularly great soaring day. I think those of you that flew last week may even had it slightly better than we're having it this week. But looking at the soaring forecast, and we are looking, as usual with Top Meteo, with some PFD. It's good to go around the danger areas again, as somebody said. Better out to the west. We are in an area where it's really just dependent on when that cloud clears. This showing that we might not get 2,000 foot cloud base till 11, 12 o'clock today. And then this afternoon, blue to shallow Q up to 3,000 feet at maximum from the looks of that. Out into the West Country does look much better with places to the west of North Hill, Devon and Somerset getting cloud base or top of thermal height of around 4,000 feet or so. Later in the day, it does get a little bit higher around here. Maybe you might see 3,500 feet above sea level, but no, there's not much else other than that. Looking relatively stable because of the lack of heating that will happen under this cloud. Your site forecast for today then showing, 2 to 3 knot climbs in the middle part of the day. Once things clear through, the odd chance for haze cap or shallow Q, but really not much higher than 3,000 feet today. And that's with a temperature of about 18 degrees, which is probably quite realistic given where we are at the moment with cloud. Winds as they were yesterday. And I think if we go back to the NOTAMs, we'll just check if there's anything today. Western on the green is active pretty much all day. 28 is article drop at Abingdon this afternoon between 3:30 and 5:30. Parachuting at Little Rissington between 9 and 5, 3 nautical miles up to 10,000 feet and a bit. I think Keevil is active as well today. Keevil active 10 till 5 all day, pretty much up to 3,200 feet. We also have danger area Everley active this evening, but as usual, the danger areas around Salisbury Plain are active as per the AIP. And parachuting on the Isle of Wight at Sandown between 8:30 and 6:30 tonight, up to flight level 100. I think generally otherwise that is it. There is nothing local in our NOTAMs within about a 20k radius that's going to affect us particularly. Okay, operationally today will be 09 yet again. Launching off the runway. And for aerotow and winching off the grass with the cables along the south side, much straighter than my drawing. There. Good, just remember wing gradients. We are seeing quite a bit of them at the moment. Keep your approach speed all the way down as you get towards the flare, and do plan approaches in these winds to have at least half to 2/3 air brake. Otherwise, you will quite easily end up in a position where you get a little bit unstable and probably pitch about a bit. So, yeah, no jet movements today. Be careful of the wing gradient, and we will see you on the airfield shortly. Bye for now.